If you're a health of a life coach who doesn't feel like you're very techie or systems orientated, but you know you need to have these things in place to have a successful coaching business, then today's episode of the Wholehearted Business Show is for you. We're going to explore how it is easier than you think to get these things set up so that you can have the productive, aligned, easy to run coaching business that you deserve. Let's dive in. Hi there, welcome to the Wholehearted Business Show. I'm Laura. I help heart-centered and highly sensitive health and life coaches get more clients, grow their businesses and live the best lives while they do it. And today on the show, we're talking all about how do you put in place some of the stuff that you need for your coaching business to be less overwhelming, more calm, the tech things that you need to have in place, especially if you are not a techie or systems orientated person. Over the last few episodes of the show, we've explored why it is so overwhelming to run a coaching business, why it feels like you have like 20 tabs open in your brain, how having a home to put everything that is organised, that is strategic, is going to help you feel calmer and more relaxed in your coaching business. We've also looked at how you can use AI to assist that in a way that is aligned and non-icky, so that it's going to save you time, going to make you a more effective coach, help you get more clients and generate more income ultimately. And today we're talking about those actual tech and systems that you need in place, because I know that that can be scary if you don't see yourself as a tech or systems person. I'm also going to talk a bit about a program that I have that is going to help you with that. So I'm running a new program called your Cosy Coaching Business Systems, where together we're going to set up everything that you need for your cozy coaching business home, so that you've got all of that stuff out of your brain, so you're not overwhelmed anymore. You've got a home for everything to live in. That's going to cover everything from planning to strategy to client onboarding, offboarding, admin systems, all that kind of stuff. We're then going to AI assist it. So we're going to do some magic with AI to assist all of that, to integrate everything together. And I'm going to teach you all of this step by step over 4 weeks. We're also going to look at the wider planning that you need to do to make sure that your coaching business is moving forward. All of this can sound out of your comfort zone if you're someone who is not very good with tech, or who has that belief that they're not very good at tech, and who has dabbled with AI but not had great experiences with it. We're going to fix all of that in this program. This is going to be so helpful. Like I've said before in the other episodes of the show, AI is not going to go anywhere. There's ways that you can use it that can honestly be an absolute game changer for you and your business, and I'm going to teach all of that in this program. So please do check out the link in the description for your Cozy Coaching Business Systems. Like I say, we're going to run live over 4 weeks, but you'll get access to everything to save, to go through. I'm going to be there on hand. There's going to be a Facebook group, all that good stuff. I'll be right there with you to assist you every step of the way to get this set up perfect in time for summer, so that you've got everything organised, so that you can take time off, still serve your clients, still be marketing, all of that good stuff. Also, the early bird offer on that is ending really soon. Check out the link in the description to grab it before the price goes up. So perhaps you're thinking that that program sounds amazing, but Laura, it sounds a bit overwhelming. I'm not a techie person, I'm not a systems person. So we're going to go through all of that stuff. Whether you join the program or not, we're going to explore why all of these thoughts are not very helpful and what you can do to start to work through them. So ultimately, I feel like when you're a highly sensitive, heart-centered coach, and maybe you're a bit spiritual, and and I'm talking very much about myself here, it can feel like some of these techie things can just feel like alien to us, like a little bit kind of outside of our energy. They can just feel a bit much, basically, and that can be a real problem when you're trying to grow a coaching business that exists online. So I totally get that that can feel like that. The way that I like to view tech and systems is, this is like the structure of your coaching business. Like if you were building a house, you would need to have walls for that house, or else the roof is not going to go on. And when we put these systems and some tech stuff in place, it's like we are building the house of our coaching business. And yes, it can feel a little bit out of your comfort zone, and it can be like a bit of a stretch, but that's exactly why I'm teaching the program that I'm teaching, is so that you get the support. Like I'm going to be right in there with you. This is not a self-study thing. This is me like being in it with you to help you set these things up in a way that is designed exactly how you need them. And that is the key thing that I want to get across for you guys, is that this is not you having to fit into another system. This is a system that is built around you, because again, as someone who is highly sensitive and heart-centered, I've tried to use tools and try to fit my way of being into them, and that has not worked at all. So we're actually going to build something for you. And then you're going to understand how to tweak and change that over time. Because one of the things that I've certainly learned, certainly over the last 13 years of running a coaching business and working with clients, is that how I want to work and how I do work will shift and change. And I need to make these systems and the tech stuff that I've got in place kind of flow and work with that. Another reason why this is really helpful to get your kind of mind around, your grip around, is that this can get quite expensive if you try and use different tools that you don't really understand. So what we're going to use in this program are fairly simple, fairly inexpensive. In fact, I think the main tools that we're using are actually free. You can't upgrade them, but we're going to use free tools to set all of this up and to put all these things in place so that you have one space that is organized for your coaching business. You know where everything lives. It's all out of your brain. You've got that AI assistant there to help you make everything simple. You've got like the strategy doesn't even have to live inside your head anymore. You've got like a structure for your coaching business in place as well. Like it ticks so many boxes. And as I think I've said in another one of the episodes that we've done, the last two, I really see this structure is like the masculine container, and I'm getting very woo now, the masculine container for your energy to be able to flow. And as I said about the AI stuff, you know, this is allowing you to really like have the time and the space to be the creative engine of your business, to be the person who's talking about their lived experience, to be the person who also has time to go out and live their life alongside running a coaching business, who can also grow their coaching business in less time because they have this assistance, this support, this foundation in place, this home for their coaching business in place. And you might just think, well, am I at that stage that I need this? Genuinely, no matter what stage of your coaching business you're at, whether you are brand new, I mean, that's a great time to do this if you're quite a new coach. Even if you're in like the last part of your coaching training, excellent time. Even if you're further on, I mean, again, especially if you're further on, because you've probably got a lot more stuff living in your head. And having all this stuff set up and having a handle on it, these are skills and tools that you are going to come back to again and again and again in your coaching business, even in other parts of your life, to be honest. And I mean, one of the things I love to think about whenever I'm investing in something, or whenever I'm putting work into something, investing time into something, investing money into something, is this is not going to just benefit the thing that I think it's going to benefit. Like 9 times out of 10, it's also going to benefit other parts of my life because I'm going to learn something new. I'm going to have a new skill. I'm going to gain a new experience. Like, it's going to benefit so many other parts of your life and business than you think it probably is going to on the initial look at it. So it's a great thing to think about it from that perspective, is that these are like figuring out the tech and systems part of your business is going to make everything easier. Like, trust me, it's going to make everything easier. You're going to get so much more done. You're going to be less overwhelmed. You're going to feel like you've got some control over what's going on in your coaching business. You know, in a situation where coaching businesses can feel like, you know, the results that you're getting can feel a little bit kind of out of control. They can feel a little bit random. When we have some of this stuff in place, you feel like you've got a much more kind of active participation in getting the results that you want. Maybe you think this is just something to do later on and now's not the right time. And of course, that's fine. Like, I don't know what's going on in your life and your business, and maybe later on is a better time. However, what I would say is that later is always the cost. You're always kind of pushing stuff to later on. Now, again, I'm absolutely do this in lots of different ways. Less so, funny enough, since I put these things in place, because I see the cost of later a lot quicker by having the systems and things in place that are highlighted back to me, that reflect it back to me much more quickly than it used to. But the cost of pushing stuff to later on is that you do just stay in the overwhelm loop. And again, if you recognise feeling overwhelmed, then kind of crashing or having like a massive business wobble, you'll know that it's just really not a very great place to be. And often it can kind of like cause you like really not feel great at all in yourself, in your coaching business, in your abilities as a coach. So we want to get out of that. And again, this is not going to fix like every single problem in your business or your life, but I really feel like when you create this home, and again, what we're going to do in this program is create this space for your business to exist outside of your brain. So everything is in there, everything has a place, and it's built around you, not around what I think is right or what someone else thinks is right. It's built around you. And yes, I've got a framework there, but you make it your own. We've got that AI assistant there, and we're understanding through this program how to use AI in a way that is really aligned, so that you've again, I mean, God, that's a skill that you could carry over into so many different parts of your life. But anyway, we've got that. And we're also looking at how you kind of structure and plan your business as well in this program too, so that you have that kind of cozy, it's like, for me, I want everyone's coaching business to feel like home, to just feel, maybe that's like I've got a Cancer Venus or whatever it is in astrology, but I think it's that kind of feeling like things just feel like home and comfortable and cozy, and that's how I want the coaching business to feel. And for me, like as well, just to say, what we're going to use is quite aesthetic. I've got quite a strong aesthetic that I like, and if you have that as well, we kind of set all that up. I like things that look pretty. So that's how my brain works. So we've got all of that stuff in there as well. So if any of this resonates with you and you are thinking, actually, it is time that I figure out how to use AI in a way that actually makes sense and that is not just like playing around with it and getting really rubbish results. If you are thinking, actually, yeah, I do need to have some stuff in place in my business so that I haven't got like 20 tabs open in my brain constantly and I'm just spinning my wheels and not actually getting results because I'm not actually doing the work where it needs to go, then please do check out this program. We start really, really soon. The doors close on Thursday, the 24th of June. We will start the following Monday for 4 weeks. Again, I am very much in this with you. There's going to be live calls. All of the dates and stuff, everything of that is all on the page for the program. Please come along and join us. Like I say, if you feel like now is the time to get to grips with AI, if you recognise the power in that tool, but you don't want to lose yourself, you don't want to lose your own magic, you don't want to use it in a way that doesn't feel aligned, then this is the perfect program for you. So please do go and check it out. The link is in the description. And again, that early bird discount is going to be disappearing very, very soon before Thursday. So please do go and check it out and jump in. Okay guys, I hope that's been helpful. If you're watching on YouTube, please leave me a comment below. Let me know, do you think of yourself as a techie or systems person, or does that feel really out of your comfort zone? Let me know in the comments. If you listen to the podcast and you have any questions about the program, please pop me a DM on Instagram. I'm at wholeheartedlylaura. And I'll be back next week with another episode of the show. I will catch you then. Take care. Bye.